against certain firecrackers and all that. And so 4th of July, those rules tend to get broken heavily, very, very much so. And so I decided that I was going to go play in the fireworks. Probably a terrible idea. Probably terrible to start dancing right next to them, a foot away. And, at least I did not light a firework off on my head like that one dipshit. So at this party, it was kind of like a block party too. And people always come up to me and talk to me because of how handsome I am, my blue eyes, and somehow, I must have been blacked out at this point, but I woke up in someone's house, and I was on some couch at a house I didn't even know where it was. And then I freaked out because there's 2 people behind me, and they're, cleaning up the house, because I guess it had a party, too, because when I arrived out there, I was at another house having a party, and so somehow I wound up there, and, I didn't know what to do. I was so fucking scared. I was like, okay, because there's 2 couches, right? And there's someone else who I did not know sleeping in the other couch, and then I was sleeping on this couch. And I was looking around, and, I checked my pockets. My pockets were empty. I was like, oh my fuck. And then it dawned on me that I went to some shitty fucking bar, too. And so, I don't know. It was weird. I really, really should watch myself more often. So I wake up, luckily all my clothes on, because usually when I sleep it's just boxers. And so I woke up, some weirdo next to me, and I didn't know him or anybody, and there's 2 girls in the back, and so I just kind of laid there hoping those 2 people would just fuck off, because when you don't know someone and you're at their place, what the fuck are you supposed to say? Hi, it's me, Andy. So I kind of had to do that because I was fake sleeping for about 30 minutes until I came up with some sort of game plan. And they were pretty nice, and they said, hey, yeah, you were pretty drunk, and you were in the pool. And so I was wearing someone else's boxers, and I kind of freaked out about that because I guess I was swimming blacked out, which is perfectly normal, perfectly healthy material. So I woke up on someone's couch, and I guess that's just what I do. And I got the fuck out of there. I was just like, yeah, all this. And it was weird because when I travel around, I have my wallet, my keys, my phone. Those are the 3 things that are very important to me. And so they were scattered everywhere. I'm surprised because my wallet was deep inside this couch, and I had to dig through it. And it's weird because these 2 people are kind of staring at me. I was like, yeah, my wallet. And they just continued to stare at me, and I was like, oh, fuck. I'm digging through someone's couch I don't know in a house and I didn't even know where I was still. So luckily I walked out of there, and the house I was supposed to stay at, it was 4 houses down. So luckily I didn't travel too far, and then I, just got in my car and, drove home. Probably shouldn't have, but luckily, I think what happened was they said I went to bed about 3, and I woke up about 9. So I had about 6 hours of sleep. So I don't know. I don't know if that's still considered drunk when you wake up. I didn't feel too drunk, but once I got on the road, I was like, probably shouldn't be on here. So fuck it. What can you do? This is the life of someone in Arizona, a white guy. Well, unfortunately, Lindstedt says I'm part Beaner, so I'm actually a Beaner white guy now, because Lindstedt says so. And, I trust him because he's met me more than I trust myself, because he knows better. He knows more than me, so fuck it. What do I know? I'm just me. Anyways, let's see here. Let's catch up in the chat. Bibbs. How could I forget Bibbs? I saw what you wrote last night. I would say haha, but you weren't funny. Nobody else thought you were either, bro. But if you post another GoFundMe page, I'm sure we'll all be rolling blunts and laughing so hard. I don't do that anymore. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of GoFundMe drama around here. There's a lot of people out here that many feel that, and I can sort of see it you can spend all day on the radio, but you can't afford to get yourself a job. That's been the basic argument. I'm kind of neutral. A lot of people are just, I don't know. I still think there's, I've posted elsewhere that there's some internet jobs out there. I'm not saying it's good pay. It's about $8 to $10 an hour, but they're out there. You just have to do them, and that's your money. If you really want it, because, I can understand, I guess, creative GoFundMe's more because they want to go do something and do that, like Crystal Kiss. Like, me and Barco, we donated $188 to her. Specifically, take note of the 88 and the 188. And she went and did her thing in Texas to further her career. So, I think there's different levels. And another thing is, me and Kevin were supposed to do a show last night about friends. Like, can you be friends with someone on the internet? And in this clip, it's about 3 minutes, I basically said yes and no. I don't think you can have a best friend on the internet, only internet, until you really meet up, you've hung out a lot and stuff like that, because internet is basically instant gratification. So guess what? At any point of the day, you can log in to Skype and say hi, right? But guess what? Any day, you can log off Skype, and so they disappear. So unless you actually go and help them, or they help you, or something like that, to where you do something in real life to help, then that's what works. That's what really counts. I think that's what determines best friends. But I think you can be friends with someone on the internet, but just not the top tier best friend. That's how I say. I mean, I could be wrong, because there's a big debate on Spreaker about this. Like, there's a faction that says yes, and then there's a faction that says no. And so I kind of see it kind of in the terms of middle, because, people can be different in real life, because there's a lot of character playing on here. And in real life, then there you got your body language, you got all this, you got all that. Like, somebody could be a huge fucking fat slob, and they just disgust you in real life. Where online, guess what? You don't have to deal with their problems. You get to deal with them saying, hi, how are you? And kissing your ass, or you're kissing their ass. So I think it's totally different. So let's see here. How much time do we got? We got 37, so we got about 40. We got at least 376 minutes left, so let me go through the chat real quick. Let's see, it's totally wrong. I'm not a pinko or an extreme lefty, says Stabby. That's bullshit. He is very lefty. But don't hide from that. That's like me hiding from my ideology. Come on. And just be what you are. There's no reason to hide from that. Rick's hair. Hello, Rick. Stabby is the most honest bra here. Hey, Big Bill, I just seen the pic you have, and it's not what I thought. Rick, bra, bibs. That's a good picture, Big. 10 Commandments, more like guidelines. Yes. I wish Apocalypse would do a show drunk. No, you don't want to do that, because when I'm drunk, I just sit there and I'm just like, yeah. I mean, when I'm drunk, I don't like to be on the internet. I don't see how a lot of people do it. Like, there's something about being drunk and glued to like a desk or whatever and just doing a show that just does not work well for me. Like, when I'm drunk, I need to be up and at 'em and running around and starting bar fights and stuff. I just don't like to be drunk on the internet. But I'll have to do it. Like, Vegas is coming, and that's still going through. I don't think a lot of people are going to be going like I thought. Probably 3-4 people. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to say at the last minute, can't go, and that's fine, The only person I know for sure that's going is Barco, because he showed me the flight, unless he is a great photoshopper and just bullshitted. But, yeah, he's going, and I invited everybody. I know a lot of people on here hate each other or creeped out by each other, but everyone was invited, because I think in person a lot of people can actually not be a fucking creep or weird fuck and enjoy themselves. The one thing that kind of irked me a little bit about Barco is, like, I was on a show, I think last week, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to expose you. I'm going to expose what? Like, I don't do anything. I just come on here and rant a little bit, and if you take offense to shit I say, it's probably because there's a little bit of truth to it, and you should probably work on you. That's it. So his perception was he's going to go to Vegas and expose me. Now, obviously, I think he was joking, but the mentality was that. And so I'm going to Vegas to have fun, get drunk, have some fun with some friends, walk around, cause mayhem. I mean, can't we just do that? Does it have to be so dramatic at Vegas as some people make it on here? I mean, can we not have fun things in Vegas, motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm saying. Let's get back to the chat, because chat rooms are very important. They're very vital to the archival purposes, if you know. APOC party's hard as fuck. Wait a minute. You freaked out about swimming blacked out, not because you were swimming in a stranger's boxers. Well, what happened was I was swimming in my boxers at the pool, and it's like between gray to black. Like, I remember, like, I don't know, like a minute here, a minute there, and then, I don't know. Look, I'm not saying I'm proud of it, but it's just what happened, you know, and I don't know. I guess someone made me change. Like, did someone watch me change? You know, these are questions that come into my head, like, because I don't really remember getting to the pool, and I especially don't remember getting out, so I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, did someone say, here's some clothes, go do this? So, I don't know. It kind of freaks me out. Now that I think about it, thanks for reminding me of Rick, asshole. So what happened to Trixie? Did Rick's Oprah moment upset her? I see her do shows on here. The problem with her is, just like many other hosts, they tend to delete everything. I think in her case it has to do with a free account. I think. I could be wrong, but I think. Yes, and Bathtub Girl did call me last night too, Stabby. And I was trying to watch some fucking movie last night, and I hit decline. And then she, like, ugh. When someone hits decline and you can call them back, you are a piece of shit. Seriously, someone should throw your head into a wall. There's a reason why they hit decline to begin with. I'm serious. And another thing is, if fucking message someone first. Maybe they're busy doing shit. Maybe they're watching a movie. Maybe they're getting their pussy wet. You know what I'm saying? So, the lack of manners around here disturbs me. It really pisses me off. I grew up in a proper Reaganite household. That's what we did. We had manners. Fuck. She messaged me also, yes. Always ignore her. Bathtub Girl hates all of you but needs your attention. I got that feeling. She was chipping at me on Facebook today. So, hey, Polly B, how you doing? Let's see. Lysol's man's best friend. You know, Bibbs, I don't give a fuck, okay? I think Bibbs and Polly B, I think they're pretty good friends. Everyone seems to get along pretty well, famously on Spreaker. I smell government, cheese, and shame. That's true, that's true. You do, Rick? I smell failure, but then I see Polly B and realize, oh, it's just him. Can't we just be nice? Can't we just... Anyways, I think my show's coming to an end here. Got about 2 more minutes. So, if you're going to come to Vegas, please get in touch with me. I should give away my number. Wait, probably not. I think someone will come mow me down. Someone will make a suggestion to their husband to come kill me because they know people in certain places. And I'm a dead man. I'm probably already a dead man in Vegas. I've suspected that. Or someone's going to do something stupid and violent. And I know all the violence will be directed at me, and that's fine. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. What can you do? I have to make heaven readily accessible for all my fucking atheist piece of shit friends, you know, because they want to worship themselves. They want to look at fucking their feet and all that, and I gotta just slap them into gear. So when you guys all get dead, don't worry. I'll be climbing and grabbing you and pushing you up there because you guys just need heaven. You just need God so much more. You guys need to stop it. You need to give in. You need to give in to the higher power. That's what this show's about. That's what the Vegas trip is about. It's a very spiritual journey for all of us. And I wish everyone would appreciate that, you know? And Bibbs will be there. Rick will be there. Because if Rick does not go to Vegas, I tell you, if Rick does not go to Vegas, I will be the most disappointed person in the world. Rick, if you don't go to Vegas, it's over. It's over. It's all over. It's all over. But don't worry. Don't worry. don't worry, Barco's going, so we can